Hi guys, welcome to New York Fashion Week Live. We are here at the beginning of the Bohn Jsell Runway show where they will be debuting their Mystic collection. I'm Amanda Curtis, I'm CEO and co-founder of 19th Amendment. I'm so glad you can join us. It's a rainy day here in New York, so we're glad you can watch New York Fashion Week in this exclusive experience with us. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the designer and 19th Amendment and what you're about to see. But the most important thing is that you're able to actually shop all of the pieces below as they walk down the runway. And everything that you purchase is actually made on demand in the US. So totally sustainable, ethical, and it's actually made in New York City. So it's a cool little New York Fashion Week moment. So when you see something go down the runway, click to purchase. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks for the garment to be made, and you get to track that process. So you'll actually get to see where that's made, how it's made, and what's going on. And at the end of 4 to 6 weeks, you will have a piece of Fashion Week history from hopefully the next greatest designer. We sure think so. Bohn Jsell hanging in your closet. So onto the runway while guests file in. Everyone here is super excited for this collection, which was inspired by the mystical and the gypsies. So something about Bohn Jsell, the designers Kasia and John, they actually use Microsoft Surface, which is really cool, to sketch everything, upload their tech packs, and launch collections on 19thamendment.com. I'm going to show you, well, actually, you can check out some of their inspiration right now. If you go to bit.ly/NYFW-19, and that will take you to the Bohn Jsell collection. So you can see some things before we get started. So some of the inspiration behind the collection is all about the gypsy. It's all about movement and empowering femininity. John is actually still a student at FIT, so this is his first runway show, and we're super excited to be featuring him today. We have some really cool people in the audience as well. But you can leave some chats below. Tell us what you think about the collection and some of the inspiration. We're about to get started. We've been here since 9 a.m., so it's been crazy. We have hair and makeup models. You can see them all on our Instagram feed at 19th Amendment. And we want to make this as exclusive as possible. So 19th Amendment, our whole belief is that fashion should be democratic. Everyone should have a voice in the future of this industry, and you should say something unique, which is why we allow you to shop designers from all over the world. And you can check that out on 19thamendment.com. This is just one of many shows going on, but this one is our first live see now, buy now, and here's the big kicker, make now sustainable fashion show with Bohn Jsell. So be sure to follow this designer. You'll get updates. Everyone's filing in, which is super, super exciting. So I want to see what you guys think below. Tell us a little bit more about the inspiration, the collection. And on 19th Amendment, we give you the opportunity to find new and interesting, unique designers. So what we're doing here today is actually incredibly innovative for the fashion industry. The industry was all about showing runways, waiting 6 months to get a garment like the one I'm wearing, and actually get it in your closet. We're changing that up. Technology has allowed you to purchase garments straight from the runway and have it in your closet in 4 to 6 weeks, which is by far the fastest time industry standard. And there's absolutely no inventory held, which means that it's completely sustainable, and it's sustainable for the brand too. So we're joining the ranks of Burberry and Tommy Hilfiger and all these designers who are joining the movement, but we are adding that sustainable make now piece, which I'm super excited about, especially as a former fashion designer. So we're about to get started in just a minute, but want to see if there's any questions out there that we can answer. Oh, the link. Yeah, so definitely the hashtags for today, hashtag for fashion, hashtag 19th amendment, hashtag NYFW19, because basically we're 3 years in the future, because we're bringing technology to the runway and allowing you to have a front row seat. I hope you're like in your pajamas or something. It seems like a lot of fun out there. So, and to watch the bit.ly via 19thAmendment.com, it's bit.ly/NYFW-19. And the collection we're about to watch is called Mystic. And that was my co-founder, Gemma, who's sneaking behind me. I'll have to get her on camera in a second. In front row, can you guys see who's sitting front row? We have Mondo and Jenna from Project Runway and Marie Claire. So we have a lot of people here. And Gemma, yay! It was getting really painful. Woo, I'm here. Gemma is co-founder and COO of 19th Amendment. Welcome, everybody. Are you watching?
I'm
hey,
watching
that's me.
live already. The service. Yep.
Yeah,
So we're gonna get started.
We're gonna get started?
Not yet.
Okay.
But soon.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your dress, Gemma, because
yeah.
this is one of Bohn Jsell's from their last collection.
Yes. So I'm wearing the crescent frock. It's actually part of their previous collection. I loved it. Basically, I fell in love. It's got
So
three
this
kind
is
of
the
shells.
problem with like being co-founders of
Yes.
a fashion company is you see everything.
Spend
you're
a
like-
lot on
You
fashion.
spend a lot on the fashion, then you fall in love with the designers, and that's
Yes.
really like what we try to give to you is an ability to fall in love with the designer's story, support them,
Yep.
and then have an amazing dress that was made just for
Yeah.
you. It's actually kind of tailored a little bit for
Yes,
you.
I got specialty treatment. I got it fitted a little bit, but I really love this dress because you can wear it literally to a fashion show or to a wedding. It's kind of appropriate at the top and party in the bottom.
You did just
I
say
did.
that.
It's like a dress
This is
mullet.
fashion tech people. Awesome. So, and tell us a little bit about where this was made, 'cause that to me is
Yes.
the coolest part.
So this was made by one of our factory partners.
Mercy Sample
Mercy.
Room up in Queens.
She's based in Queens, really great quality. I would show you the quality of the stitching, but I'd have to take the dress off, so I will wait.
I don't think we can do that
Not
on
do
live.
But it's really great quality. It's Mercy's kind of a sample studio. She does a great job. She's got excellent skills. She
Yeah,
does
actually,
samples for
Mercy
everyone.
is an immigrant to the U.S. She's a U.S. citizen, and she came here with like a vast knowledge of fashion design and decided to open up her own sample room. And we found her, and she has been using the 19th Amendment platform to process a lot of our manufacturing orders. And you, as the shopper, actually get updates directly from her along the way. So it's like total transparency in probably the most veiled industry out there, which is fashion.
Yeah. Cool. That sounds good.
Yeah, and Gemma got this on pre-sale.
I got this on pre-sale. Have
we
you
like
heard
a
about
good
pre-sales?
deal because we're definitely tech entrepreneurs and we need a good deal.
Right.
So pre-sale means that the garment is actually at a steep discount because you're going direct to the designer, and us as 19th Amendment, we're not taking a huge cut on it at all. And we want our designers to succeed, so that means that they can offer amazing like couture level garments that otherwise that like a store or a boutique would cost 5 times as much.
So every garment that you see going down the runway that's on our shop New York Fashion Week page, you can buy on pre-sale for the next 19 days. So this is at like a 30% discount than your normal retail price. So we definitely suggest that if you love something that you see on the runway,
Buy it now.
Buy it
like
now.
in 19 days. Sorry, not sorry.
It may never be available ever again, and you've lost your chance.
Yeah,
which I think
seriously.
is the point, right?
It is the point. You want fashion. You want to support the designer.
Right.
We understand like what's trending with the designer so that they're informed about what they should create in their next collection. And the best way to do that is to actually purchase a piece. Like just liking something, that's cool, but like, come on, put your money where your mouth is.
Right.
Not to get too
Scroll.
Oh, scroll. Oh, we got some. Oh. Sorry, guys, haven't mastered. What do we do? That's cool. Hey, guys, 10,000 of you out there. Not so bad
Like,
for
I
a
hear
rainy
it
day on the
should be
East Coast and early morning on the West Coast. I hope you're watching in your pajamas. Oh look,
There's
this is meta.
Clearly, I should have gotten my hair done. That's clear.
It's okay.
But if you guys are watching online, that means you're already here, and you can actually scroll, and you're getting a preview of what's going to go down the runway. So really, you're getting behind the scenes already. But
Yeah,
all of these pieces are
you
available
have more
today.
insight to this than everyone sitting front row right now.
Right.
And there are some pretty important, awesome people sitting front row, which I can kind of see. Hey guys, we're live. Can we say hi to
everyone
like the
say
10,000
hello?
people right now?
Hi, Internet.
Yay, interwebs. Awesome.
If anyone else needs to grab a seat, I see one there. I see one there.
There's also a bunch of seats online, so you can watch yourself on live stream. So one thing that I just noticed about this collection, like I haven't even seen it until now. So I just want to like share this quote from the designers, John and Keisha. This season we explore escapism. We decided to view our Bond girl as a heroine or magical being of sorts. And like, I can think of no better collection inspiration, especially for this season. I think we all need a little bit of fashion made in the USA
And these
in
are,
our lives.
These are like, I know it's Bond girl, but these are kind of like Bond girl outfits. So if anybody's a fan of James Bond, not mystical at all, but like this is
Okay, this is
pretty
one of
Bond.
theirs, and it's like football inspired. I think there's some football players, NFL players in the audience. We'll have to check after. But like, how cool is this? You cannot just walk in. I'm gonna throw. You can't just walk anywhere.
But it looks amazing.
I like to take fashion risks, so
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
What else?
What else? We can share a little bit of the inspiration.
Yeah.
Those
So
are the pieces.
all of the pieces that you see here are live now, but in the editorial you'll actually see, which Amanda has, you'll actually see additional pieces that will be coming live in the next pre-sale. So make sure you follow Bohn Jsell if you love what they're doing, because every time they release a new collection, you'll get alerted for that pre-sale launch. So that means
their biggest fan, and you can
Yes.
actually message them and give them feedback. They love that, and they love having super fans too, because you never know like what they might do. Maybe invite you down to New York for their next show.
Yep. Yes. Social media.
Social media. Follow us at 19th Amendment.
There's-
Instagram and
Yes.
Twitter and Snapchat. No, Snap is Team 19th.
So you guys can interact with us and with the show in so many ways. You can chat on the side of the live broadcast screen. You can tweet. You can Facebook us. We're on Facebook Live as well.
Yeah.
You-
And after the show, we're gonna do a live Q&A with the designers. Sorry, did I cut you off?
Okay.
It's live, people.
Go for it.
Cool. After, we're gonna do a live Q&A with Jenna and Mondo. Wave.
Yay.
And with the designer, we're gonna actually hear from them, because we can talk all day about what's on the screen, but we want you to have first access.
Right.
So behind the scenes, ask your questions, leave them down below, and we'll get them answered for you.
Yes. So it's hectic right now, but I think we're almost ready, right?
Almost ready.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna let you continue talking for a second. I'm gonna go distribute some things, but I'll be back.
Bye, Gemma. All right, guys, so just a reminder, if you just tuned in, we're here live at New York Fashion Week. It is a rainy day in New York City, but you are at home or watching on mobile and have the best seat in the house. We have some awesome people already lined up for the show. It's gonna start any moment, but you can check out on 19thamendment.com some of the inspiration. You can actually see some of the pieces before it goes down the runway, so these guys haven't seen it at all. You get that first. And we will be streaming. It's a click to buy runway show, so see now, buy now, shop now. Everything is done sustainably and on demand in the USA. I don't know if you see anyone in the audience. That's pretty cool. I'm wearing a Bohn Jsell piece from actually his first collection. I think he was a sophomore at FIT. So we are discovering the next generation of amazing designers. And I don't know if there's any questions out there. Feel free to leave them down below. And we will answer them after the show with a live Q&A with Jenna Blaha, Marie Claire, the fashion tech editor. And Mondo, who has his show tonight as well, and like amazing that you're here and wonderful. So Mondo's gonna give us some designer insight and talk to the designers Kasha and John after. And the reason I'm holding the Surface is because John and Kasha actually exclusively design on Surface. I don't have one with me right now, but the pen tool allows them to sketch and to upload all of their collections and brand information into 19thAmendment.com, which is a platform for independent fashion designers around the world to sell their collections without any inventory. So we're allowing for the fashion industry to be a bit more democratic because we think that's a good thing, that you should have access to sustainable, amazing fashion from the next big names. Who knows? In 10 years or shorter time, maybe even after this Runway show, you may have discovered the next big brand. So if you do see something that you like, be sure to purchase it today because it's on pre-sale for the next 19 days. You can also favorite it if you really have to think about it, but I don't think you will. Definitely not. And just a reminder, bit.ly/NYFW-19. And go to 19thAmendment.com while you're waiting. Like, we have so many amazing designers from around the world. It's Fashion Week. You should definitely up your fashion game and discover the next. And hi, Gemma, you're back.
Hi, we're back. We're actually ready backstage.
We're ready.
So,
okay. All right, guys. Runway's there.
Now's the time.
Click to buy. See what you like. And we'll see you after the runway.
That was great. Just make sure you keep saying the hashtags. People are asking what was Bohn Jsell.
have it. That was the Bohn Jsell Mystic Collection, which you can now shop. Amazing styling, right? So we're glad you can join us. We're grabbing the designers and maybe some models backstage to do some live interviewing with them. But we want to invite you all to shop the collection. On Wednesday of this week, we will be debuting a video along with Microsoft Surface to show the actual process that brought the designers Kasha and John from sketch on Surface to the runway now, and hopefully into your closets in 4 to 6 weeks after whatever you saw, because I saw like 3 or 4 pieces I absolutely need. Have that made in New York City and then send pictures of that to us. Here they are, guys. We're ready. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Thank
Can we all high five? This is something we do.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Join us. We're just going to ask you a few questions real quick, and then we're going to bring in Jenna. And just generally, how do you feel?
I
feel relieved. Is it
feel relieved, yeah, excited.
Okay, there's
So
about
excited.
10,000 people watching right now. I didn't want to tell you before. But sorry, I love you guys.
No, it's cool.
So they all just saw your collection. It looked absolutely stunning, like gorgeous. I didn't even see all the pieces. So you should be super proud of yourselves. People can now shop the collection and support the next big brand, obviously. Do you, anything that you want to tell all the folks out there watching New York Fashion Week from their couch in their pajamas, hopefully?
Yeah, this collection really was just about like female empowerment. It's about just stressing like how important like females are in our society and where they're moving. The clothes is to make you feel powerful, magical, and
I
special.
feel so powerful in your past
Yeah, thank
collection.
you,
Like
thank
I
you.
feel
Yeah, I love it
oh
on
my
you.
gosh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
amazing. But I feel like I could take on the world. So
Yeah.
watch out, girls. And tell me a little bit about the styling, Kasha.
Well, what we did this time to make it more fun and more hip, we kind of made it like a girl out on the town versus last collection where it was like, oh, I'm running around the city. So this is more like I'm getting ready, I'm going to Fashion Week.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fabulous this
Dress up.
time. Yeah.
Totally. Everyone wants to feel great and
Yeah.
wonderful. Well, I'm going to bring in some special guests to ask you
Okay.
some questions from like an industry perspective, because I'm definitely like the 19th Amendment. But I want to bring in Mondo and Jenna. All right, they're grabbing something real quick. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So we'll wait because they just need to. They'll be here in a second. But let's hear a little bit more about like your inspiration and your process, because I think that's the cool part that no one really gets to see.
So pretty much we were just exploring the idea of like escapism and like how to like empower like our customer, our Bohn girl. And so the gypsy really kind of came to mind when we were thinking about this person. She's like mysterious, she's like a nomad, she's a free spirit, and we really feel like that's our customer. So gypsy was like the perfect thing for
I
it.
think everyone feels a little bit mystical sometimes,
Yeah.
or like, I don't know, when you get dressed in the morning, don't you want to be something even more? And it's a good reflection of that.
I agree.
That's awesome.
Good.
So tell me a little bit more about like how this collection came to be. You're sketching, you're gathering inspiration. Like, what's your process?
For some reason, I just had this special creature. Like it was I Am Mystic first, and I was like, okay, so what's special that's relatable that like women can kind of like gravitate to. And it's so funny because like in my childhood, like I watched a lot of like Disney movies and stuff, and like
Yeah.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda was
Yeah, she
like,
stood out like as a special character to me.
I mean,
and so
yeah.
so that's kind of what inspired it. I like dug
I
really
love it.
deep into my childhood and
I
into
love
like
it.
what's special, and I came up with her, especially for fall. Those colors just work.
yeah, the
so well right now,
colors are
yeah.
amazing. They look
Yeah.
great on anyone.
Thank
And
you.
like, I love all the embellishments and how you put the pieces together. Tell us a little bit more about like how you put together the look, because that's like where the magic happens.
Well, when you look at like photos of like gypsies, they always have a lot of things happening. They have like tons of jewelry on and like layers.
Right.
So we decided to do that, but like in a more modern way. So
Okay.
that's why we did like chokers and earrings and like gloves
Yeah.
and hair embellishments, just to kind of bring that
Tell us a
feel
little
to
bit about
it.
the chokers. This isn't the first time we're doing accessories too,
Right.
and I think those are like fun pieces that anyone can wear,
Yeah.
even if you're not feeling as mystical in a day. But like, you're like halfway there. Tell us a little bit about those and what they actually are made of too.
Well, they just kind of came about after we did the what's the
The
dress with the
dresses.
frock?
Yeah,
the two
yeah.
dresses with
The
the,
sonar
embedded the floral flowers. That's
Yeah.
kind of like where the chokers came from.
They're leather, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Really beautiful
gorgeous.
textured light leather.
Yeah.
So it just breathes and moves.
And they can fit on anyone.
Anybody,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we have double snaps for that.
Yeah.
Double snap, see? No, one size fits all. And I just love how it was like kind of an organic thing. I know when I was designing, like you never know where the design starts. Like with your sketches, which you'll be able to see on 19thAmendment.com on your showroom, it's not always the final product.
Right.
Like, do you have that moment? Like, how does that work between the two of you?
Well, I guess with me, it's like I have like the creative idea. Like sometimes, you just have these like inspiration feelings. Like I said before, like I'm inspired by people in movement. So you just kind of see people and women moving about, and you're like, oh, like I love that look, like that dark lip or this
And you're
dark
like,
woman. Like,
hold on, let me call someone and
Right.
be like, listen, we've got to change this up a little
Yeah.
bit. It's totally fluid. It's fashion. I love that process,
Yeah.
and I love explaining that process. We have some models. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, cool. So we are going to introduce Mondo and Jenna right now, and they're with some of the models and the pieces, so you can get like a better look at the pieces. They're, oh my gosh, amazing in person and such like rich materials too. Thank you. So we're gonna spin over to the runway, and you guys, actually, John, you could go and talk a little bit about each piece.
Hi everybody. So we chose a few of our favorite looks. We're going to talk about why we had to choose one of these pieces.
The velvet,
It is
yeah, for sure.
absolutely gorgeous. Mondo, can you walk us through some of the construction? What are you seeing in terms of the color?
Well, we all know how hard it is to work with velvet, right? So you guys were definitely committed. I think the construction is beautiful, like Jenna said. What were some of the, because we all know as designers, you're putting it together, what were some of the red flags that you're getting when you're constructing?
I think before I was kind of working with this like oversized look, and since we kind of wanted to be like wizardry because it's like magical, and so that was kind of one of the issues is how do you make this fit and look right, like for her actually going out as opposed to her just wearing like a witch's cape, and I think that was a thing.
And you see now on the runway, if there was anything that you could change now, what would you change if there was anything?
I think I like it. I think I like it the way it is. Maybe the hem a little longer in the front, but or maybe more even. But for the most part, I think it's a really cool look.
Good,
It's very
alright.
powerful.
Awesome.
And I love this detail. Can you turn and see? That is so sexy because sometimes it's that play of how much is too exposed, but you want to still feel sexy. And I really love that you have that and a little bit here, but the rest is covered. It's like a great balance.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you so much.
So we're gonna bring up the
We're
second
gonna
look.
bring up the second look. This one I love because it's that mix of editorial and wearable. So this piece is available now to purchase, correct? And then what were you going for with the top? Is it more of that editorial fashion photo moment?
To do a mix so that we do have clients that pull from us, so we kind of wanted to give like that editorial, maybe red carpet type of look, so that we have like options to sell and options for pool.
Right.
Can you turn around for us too?
What was the inspiration for the color palette?
It was fall. It was just kind of something just like mystery, like seeing like gypsies and how they travel, they're nomads, like just kind of being out like on a muggy kind of day, like outside, and like the trees turning and all the jewel tones and colors that they're probably putting in to like embellish themselves to kind of stand out.
Kind of like today, New
Yeah.
York City, right?
Exactly. Perfect day. Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, let's
Thank
take
you
a
so
look
much.
at the third.
This one, I love the styling. This is how I want to look every single day. And it's just such a beautiful piece. Like, I want to buy this one right now. Mondo, you probably know more about the construction than I do, but it looks absolutely
Well, you know what is
beautiful.
what is really inspiring me about this outfit is all the details. Yes, we can talk about the construction, but the detail work is so cool. We have the toggles and we have the buttons, we have the cargo pockets. It's such a good play on this like military and soft and hard, you know? You guys did a very, very good job with that.
And the hair and the makeup is great. And the earrings, the jewelry, it's just really incredible. Amazing. Thank you so much.
And who did the jewelry? Did you guys also do the chokers and
We
everything?
did the chokers. Megan Spar did all the jewelry for us. She's actually here. But she did.
You want to give her a shout out?
Yes.
Megan.
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 Megan Star, where are you, boo?
Where are you?
She's somewhere around here.
We're gonna find her.
Okay, hopefully.
But yeah, she did all the hairpins and the earrings.
Beautiful. Awesome.
Oh yeah, it goes all the way back.
Yeah,
Really
very good.
beautiful on the lip. Thank you so much. Now this one I also love. I had to Snapchat it right away when it was coming, and I heard it moving. I mean, it was the whole thing. And when you think about like what you want to wear, you want to make a statement, but it doesn't need to be too much. And I feel like this top, maybe with like jeans,
Right.
exactly, like something that feels like instantly brought up, but isn't too difficult to put together. It's
The thing
really
that I like about the direction of what I saw today was that, you know, it is very much on trend, but it's also something I feel like you can keep in your closet for a long, long time. A lot of the pieces were very timeless, and I really appreciate that.
beautiful. And again, the choker, I love that. And this piece is shoppable now, correct? The top. Very good. And is this double layered underneath?
Yeah, it's like a double layer. Kind of like we kind of always do like a little menswear inspired thing, like a men's like pea coater in the back. So I want to do like that little detail.
Nice, very good.
And here's the jewelry designer, Megan.
We found her.
We're obsessed with the jewelry. You guys like it. Did you do it for the show?
I did.
Amazing. And you two, you worked all together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did the collab start between
Well,
you guys?
because I used to work with Megan, and
Okay.
I know she makes fabulous jewelry because she made some for me. So I was like, hey, let's collaborate for fashion. And
Awesome.
she made everything for us custom.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Right
so
on.
it'll all be available for sale as well on Lower East Dry Goods on Etsy. So
Cool.
feel free to shop load up.
Fully shoppable. I love
Yes.
it. This is the future. Thank you so much. No problem. Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, thank
so
you
much.
too.
Thank
Congratulations on a really wonderful show.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, we're here?
So much fun, though.
Yeah, right on.
Thank you
How
so
are you guys
much.
doing?
That was really amazing show. Congratulations again.
I have my show tonight.
Yeah, like.
Hi guys.
You-
So,
well, give me your
a little
RGB.
bit of the behind the scenes from a Project Runway in Marie Claire perspective. So they're the like true experts. But what we love about what we do every day is we actually get to give you a voice. So no matter what anyone else says, leave your comments below. Let the designer know what you thought. If there's anything that you want to hear, let us know. There's Toma.
I'm back, guys. Just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us from the live stream.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to rewatch, if you want to shop, it's available at bit.ly/shop NYFW19. So you can go there, you can shop the collection right now.
Or just go to 19thAmendment.com, but it's spelled out 19thAmendment.com.
And you can follow Bohn Jsell on Instagram and on Twitter at Bohn Jsell Collections. You can also follow us at 19thAmendment.com. It's 19th. And this Wednesday, we hope you will tune in as well because we'll be doing a live kind of recap of this whole production, of the process.
We'll be having Microsoft flagship store in New York City on 5th Avenue because it's Fashion Week.
Yes, and we'll be having a live panel with Bohn Jsell and two other designers who will be talking about their inspiration and
Their
featuring some of
pieces,
their clothes.
and you can shop those too. It's all inclusive Fashion Week. We're giving you a voice and you ways to get some of these amazing pieces from the runway made on demand just for you in the US and in your closet.
Right, so thanks for tuning in, and we'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
Wednesday. Peace. Bye. Say bye, guys.
Bye!
Bye.
Oh my God. Sorry.